Harry Reid says one of his proudest accomplishments was encouraging a young new senator named Barack Obama to run for president.
I did call him into my office and told him he should take a look at it. And he was stunned that, because I was the first one that ever suggested that to him. When he was reelected, one of the most moving phone calls I've ever received, because he said, you're the reason I'm here.
Reid has led Senate Democrats through the entire Obama presidency.
I care about Barack Obama. He has changed the world.
Now he's ready to support the woman he encouraged Obama to challenge 8 years ago, Hillary Clinton.
I have such admiration for the Clintons because of their loyalty to people that they work with. I think the country is ready for a woman. We need to move on.
Reid will leave the Senate as a polarizing figure. Republicans argue a lot of congressional gridlock stems from Reid's hardball tactics. He revels in playing the political bad guy.
I don't really care. I don't want to be somebody I'm not.
In 2012, he used the Senate floor to accuse Mitt Romney of not paying his taxes, even though he had no evidence.
Let him prove that he has paid taxes, because he hasn't. I don't regret that at all.
Some people have even called it McCarthyite.
Well, they call it whatever they want. Romney didn't win, did he?
Now, Reid works closely with several new Republican senators running for president in 2016.
So I want to ask you about a few of them. Rand Paul.
As far as liking people that are running, I like that guy. He is so nice. But, his politics and
I think you might have just hurt his chances for president.
Yeah, that's right.
Marco Rubio. Would he make a good president?
Well, we'll go on to the next name.
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz and I disagree on virtually everything. On a personal basis, he's been very nice to me. I don't think he stands much of a chance, but I admire his tenacity for thinking he does.
Lindsey Graham.
Well, Lindsey Graham is a super good guy. This will really hurt him, but I'll do it anyway. Whenever I need to know what's going on with the Republicans, call Lindsey.
You like all these Republicans.
I do. I like them all very much. I apologize for the loser. I haven't for the liar.
Reid is known for his blunt style, which gets him in trouble. He called George W. Bush a loser and a liar. So what does Reid think about his brother Jeb running for president?
His dad was wonderful. I thought that his brother, worst president we've ever had. And Jeb Bush, I think, is trying to find who he is. I mean, he came out against Ex-Im Bank. Why would he do that? What kind of a person would do that? That's right-wing stuff at its best. He can't decide what he wants to do with climate change. I think he doesn't know who he is. And of all the candidates we've mentioned, I hope he loses.
Why?
For the reasons I said. I don't think he knows who he is.
Not because of his name.
Well, I don't know about that.